A Wish for Giants is gonna be one of those movies that pulls on your heartstrings a little bit. But I've been wanting to watch this one for a while now. No, Bigfoot's not ripping guys to shreds in this movie. Instead, it's about a girl and her simple wish. A wish for giants. A wish to meet Bigfoot. It opens up on a busy school playground. Some girls are goofing around and one of them passes out. They get her to a doctor's office and we learn that she's been having headaches. Something's wrong, and after further tests, Roxie learns that she has a tumor in her brain.
We did an MRI and something showed up.
Honestly, she takes the news pretty well and decides to watch a little TV. Something in the woods. Good choice. The doctor introduces Roxie to Nicole, a cancer survivor that went through something like this before, bringing up that she was given a dream vacation to Hawaii from a group like the Make-A-Wish Foundation. This is actually true. Nicole Stewart is a real cancer survivor who got her wish granted. A nice little detail. Dr. Lundgren asks if Roxie has any wishes she wants granted. And besides beating cancer, the only thing she can think of is to meet Bigfoot. Now, how does one fulfill such a task? Well, I don't know, but that's what Sophie has to do. Hey, good luck with that.
Do you believe in Bigfoot?
What's that have to do with a child's wish?
It is a child's wish to find one.
We see her in college where we meet Derek, the senator's son, and a real spoiled brat. He catches wind of Roxie's wish and he wants to help out, but for all the wrong reasons. He knows that if he was able to find Bigfoot, he'd be famous, and his name would go down in the history books. And also, as a side note, I think he just wants to get into Sophie's pants. So there's that. Just know that he's the bad guy of our movie. Sophie and Roxie start to form a friendship, and Roxie wonders why Sophie's helping her out. She says it's because Roxie reminds her of herself. They were both raised by single moms and, stuff like that. How is Sophie going to grant her impossible wish? Well, best place to start is the internet, searching forums for help, and it looks like she might be off to a good start. Felicity reaches out to her, saying that she has a Bigfoot on her property. When she gives him gifts, sometimes he takes them. With that idea in mind, Roxie gives her a Bigfoot doll to gift him. If he takes it, he just might want to meet her. Meanwhile, Derek's using his connections to try to work out a hoax, sparing no expense.
Find out who my dad uses for a private investigator. I want him here. Now!
He hires this hacker guy to bug Sophia's phone so he can always stay one step ahead. And then he reaches out to a big famous wrestler to wear the suit. It's not long before Derek finds out about Felicity and her plan to meet Bigfoot. So he puts a stop to it, making it so Sophie doesn't get any more calls from her. Instead, Derek tells Sophie he knows a place where they could go, which just so happens to be close to where Felicity lives. And they're sure to spot Bigfoot, because he's orchestrating a hoax. But Sophia still isn't on board yet. She isn't 100% sure Derek's faking it, but she doesn't trust him either. And she really wants to try to fulfill this little girl's wish the right way. But seriously, Bigfoot? It's starting to look like you're gonna have to go with the guy in a suit route.
The chemo's not working.
Derek shows up out of the blue saying that he's heard of Felicity and how she's crazy. She was just about to lose her house, so she resorted to selling Bigfoot stuff. It was all fabricated just to make money. But if she goes along with him, he's the real deal, and he won't let her down. I don't know. I don't trust Derek at this point either, so I think his story about Felicity's all made up. One kind of funny part here that doesn't really have much to do with anything else is that Derek's dad comes home after hearing that he spent $75,000 on all this stuff.
I want to know what you spent $75,000 of my money on.
75 grand. I'd be pretty ticked too. All that money just to get with some chick. Finally, Sophie's had enough. She lost her contact for finding Bigfoot, and her boyfriend's been fighting her. She just doesn't know what to do next. As a last resort, she agrees to meet with Derek and join him. He also tries to lay on the moves and fails miserably.
Whoa. I haven't had that much to drink, sweetie.
The next day, they all head out, picking up Roxie and some of her friends. They stay the night at a cabin, and later on, Sophie and Roxie get to talking. She asks, why this wish? Why Bigfoot? And the answer is actually pretty deep for a kid. She thinks that if she can pull this off, finding Bigfoot, a near impossible task, then she could do anything. Even beat cancer. Whoa. Is someone cutting onions in here? In the morning, Roxie gets a big handful of bacon, and she says it's for Bigfoot, that he likes bacon too, which he probably does. Then she meets with Stan Gordon, who does a little cameo. If there's anything involving the paranormal and Pennsylvania, where this movie was filmed, Stan Gordon's in it. They head out and finally make it to the spot Derek told him to go. Sophie makes a phone call to him, and he doesn't like the fact that there's so many people here. More witnesses that might call him out on his hoax, I guess. So only Sophie and Roxie are allowed to move on. But some of the girls do sneak in. After telling them to head back to the car, Sophie realizes that she lost Roxie. I imagine her mom would be ticked. Oh, well, I took your terminally ill daughter into the woods and I lost her. Sorry about that. She still can't find her, and now it's nighttime. But Roxie's out on a mission to find Bigfoot. And it looks like she might be onto something. Doing wood knocks and then coming face to face with the creature.
It's you. It's really you.
The first thing she does is give him the bacon she snatched for breakfast. And that seems to break the ice. They hold hands and wander into the woods for a bit. Bigfoot returns her to Sophie, and that's that. Roxie's wish was granted. But was it all fabricated? That was all just a guy in a suit, right? Well, maybe not, because the next day at school, Sophie gets the full story.
There was no costume.
The guys were all set up and ready to go when Nikolai came running back to the car, screaming something about the devil's coming. They hide out inside, and the real Bigfoot runs up and flips him over. So much for all that money you spent on a hoax. For free, you could have just gotten the real deal. And that was A Wish for Giants, based on the book by the same name by Aaron Dunbar. I didn't think it was really all that bad. Obviously, this is low budget, with no money for any real actors. In fact, the entire budget was only $30,000, which is nothing. That 30 grand had to go to a suit, camera work, music, which was great by the way, and all the other things that go into making a movie. So go in knowing that this isn't going to be the best acting. But with that being said, it wasn't that bad. The story is what shines here. A terminally ill child's impossible wish gets granted. She meets Bigfoot, and they didn't leave it open either. Was it a cryptid or just Nikolai in a suit? I like how they gave us closure on that. A Wish for Giants isn't the type of movie that was made to just make money either. They raised over $18,000 for the Make-A-Wish Foundation while screening this film. All that combined makes this an easy recommendation. My only wish is that someone in Hollywood would remake this with A-list celebrities and $1 million budget, and then donate its earnings to charity. But I don't think that's ever going to happen. You're more likely to find Bigfoot than have anyone in Hollywood give up money. Watch A Wish for Giants when you want a feel-good family movie with Bigfoot. I give it 3 Bigfoot dolls out of 4.
Wouldn't you rather meet Elvis? It'd be easier.